I want to be someone else. And I think you should be one too. All my life, I've been told that when I want to get out of my way to do something good, that someone else would come and do it for me so I can just relax. Like, whenever I tried to correct my mom's littering habit, she blocked me from picking it up and say stop. Someone else will come and do it. When I see a confrontation happening where the weak were getting oppressed by the strong, my friends would stop me from standing up and say stop. Someone else is already on their way. As if being good is a profession that can only be done by someone else. But if the only person who can do good is someone who is not me, then what am I? In the spectrum between virtue and sin, if the former is already occupied by an entity whom I have not the privilege to be, then what does that make of me? Between angels and devils, helpers and griefers, healers and herders, no. I refuse to accept this. And so should you. It's an excuse from people who are too afraid to do the action themselves and are too ashamed to let us do it for them, so they use our trust to disguise their lack of responsibility as advices to make us believe, because how could we not? When the mouth that told us to shares the same tongue as the ones who told us, I love you, and are we supposed to believe that that was a lie too? Like waiting for the trash to be picked while the streets continuously gets filled with trash like plastic and cigarettes butts, like waiting for justice to arrive to arrest the unrestless cruelty of men that is running rampantly each night, like waiting for your friend to be saved after they told you they didn't want to kill themselves while the text gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Would it have to cost a life for you to finally wake up and realize how messed up this is, to depend on someone else? And what would happen if someone else were to wait as well? What if someone else were told the same thing you were told, that another someone else would come and do it for them so they could just relax? And if, like you, they do, that would explain why they're always late. God, you know, I never knew how much I'd missed the word seen. And how a simple word not only tells you your message has been perceived, but also acts as an indicator of a life on the other side of the screen, and how that gives you time to be there for the times when you weren't, to say everything that you should have said before, to finally be someone you're not. So no, I will not blame someone else for this. They did nothing wrong. We gave them an impossible task and waited impatiently, like how shooting stars were reduced into mere pebbles in playgrounds after having to carry the billions of wishes from the people below simply for existing. They too must be tired now, so we shouldn't blame them. There are concepts, an excuse, a mirage of what we want but aren't willing to do. The ideal person, one that strives for good and advocates for it, who reminds himself constantly that love and hate are beasts, and one that grows is the one I feed. And again, if he is who I'm not, then what does that make of me? So I've decided I'm going to be someone else, and I think people should be one too. To be someone else, for someone else, to pick up after ourselves and let someone else enjoy the clean streets, to hold ourselves accountable for every action we make and let someone else have their closure, to feed love and let it roar in every nook and cranny, above billows and across meadows. And if everyone does the same, maybe we can perform together as a choir to reverbs humanity's greatest symphony, not one based off of a language, but based off of the actions that's rooted in unity. Because if it only takes one to be there for another, for everyone to be there for one another, then let it be me. Let it be you. Let it be us.